Oh, wait a minute. Welcome to another edition of TitoMan.tv. We've got another edition of football coming on here from the PS5, Madden 23. If you're just joining us and you've never been here before, I'm Tito Man from Tito.tv, and here we do gaming of all sorts. And with this Madden, we are going into a franchise playing this season, rebuilding a team, all the while trying to walk the thin line of keeping things real as possible. This is done by adjusting settings down to extending the quarters to 15 minutes to match the NFL reality of what the quarters usually are in a season, along with my gameplay with the Ravens and making any adjustments that I see fit. However, to make things match up with the rest of the simulation to make it make right sense and make plays a little bit harder, we are going off the coach's suggestions. These rules have all been the same through most of all rebuilds, tweaks, and adjustments for each season, and each team as we go have gotten better. I appreciate each and every one of you that come by and watch this. Hopefully, tonight's game will actually be a good one. But I'm going to try my best. We have made some adjustments. Hopefully these adjustments will be able to make a difference. We currently are 2-2, facing off against 2-2 Cincinnati. That'll be in week 5. Now, the Browns seem to have the league on lock. This is a game of AFC North, and the Steelers are 0-4, so they're not looking too bright. Now, I will say that it's too early to really tell, but things are shaping up. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and do our check-in with Game Plan Elite. Okay, let's see what we got here. Facing in a quarterback like Joe Burrow presents an immense challenge for defenses. A style of play. Alright. 2 sacks, guys. That's what they want. Saturday night. Your entire defense will now have 5 finesse and 5 plus power move this weekend. Okay, well, I am cool with that. That's for sure. Saturday night, dummies, but don't believe me, just watch. Alright, guys. We'd get ready to play this game.
Alright, let's do it.
It's week 5 of the NFL. We've got J.K. Dobbins. He's coming off a nice showing last week, racked up a lot of yards, and reached the end zone once. It's the Ravens and the Bengals on Sunday night.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis,
well, let's do it, guys.
Raven team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position past the 40. Wishing he had a mulligan to start the game.
Not all because not only do you give up the penalty and position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't really get it. Down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Breaks the tackle now with Allen.
Oh my God. That's
This defense against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
And a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So here are the Ravens with great field position to start out. They're led out by an electric third-year player from the University of Utah, Tyler Huntley.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Huntley. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Jesus. J.K. Dobbins, baby. What a beast.
They wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards. downs, and the offense stays out there. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Huntley to throw. They'll roll him out right. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. And the Ravens have got a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 4.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense is on the march.
Dobbins hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Bengals have recovered it.
Damn.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. We're going to give this to Mixon. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The numbers for Mixon last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow, he's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Next looking for the big man early in this one. Kind of a surprise for them. He couldn't hang on to the pass.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. give up the middle to Dobbins. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And now following the completion, we're going to... here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Oh my God.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talked about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot, and they can force the incompletion.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
And it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He completes it to Boyd. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So the new weapon just picked up via the train, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
Throwing on 1st down. Huntley. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
No, man.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Damn.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Come on, guys.
First and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst with it. Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mix it up the middle. They'll get this down to the 38.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
In Hayden Hurst's only year as the unquestioned starter, he had 571 yards and 6 touchdowns for Atlanta. The Bengals, they remembered him when he was a player with the Baltimore Ravens and liked his game. So when they needed a new starter, he was their choice, and he gets them a 1st down here.
He's tackled a
Jesus. Okay, Mixon.
9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Burrow looking to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Touchdown, Bengals.
Fucking Joe Mixon.
His 5th touchdown now. As his guys are able to extend their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw. Huntley. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Huntley to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Ball at the 6, 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Boom! You see that play? I knew it was gonna go in. Yeah, me too, bitch. Me too.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And
this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. He threw his
fucking Joe Burrow, bro.
Last time they had it, and they'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Here we go. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This
Jesus.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to
Good
slip
hit.
across the 35. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Here's Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Play action. It's Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back here around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because they'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Damn it.
Yeah, the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. They'll look to throw here. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Mixon. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Yes, sir.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Bitch.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's a run with Mixon.
No.
Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-8. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. This one fielded at the 5. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage.
Come on.
Boy, they get downfield, creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Here's Huntley. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Huntley to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Ravens had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind in the best way.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
Wow, what a run.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he gets it to go to cut the deficit down to 17-15. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting.
Bitch.
The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I know you mad. I know you mad. I know you mad. Jesus Christ, he got hurt.
And it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Huntley. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the first two throws has them humbling up. Big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try. And this is gone.
In the rain, bro.
57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And with it, they have taken
In the fucking rain, 57.
It's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Bengals offense returns to the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They're passing here. Joe Burrow over the middle. He finds it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst.
Here we go.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Again, that's Hurst. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got Higgins over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead into intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Huntley's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So we have reached halftime in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Denver. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Cortland Sutton, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we take the long trip back across the country, then across the pond. Check out the action in London. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. A.J. Dillon, a touchdown run in the victory. And finally, on Monday Night Football, 2 old rivals in the AFC West, the Raiders, the Chiefs from Arrowhead. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bengals. And our statisticians got me a couple of pencils already. This offense is on pace for potentially 500 yards in passing. That's pretty incredible. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaud.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The race set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To throw, Huntley. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. Out of it by dumping it off to his right. Unsuccessfully.
To Dobbins. And they take him down. Back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down, Huntley. And this one is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And able to get this one across
Unbelievable.
45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Running left, it's Mixon.
Oh!
Inside the 40 to the 39.
Shake and bake on 2 or 3.
There and a first down.
Right in front of Dobbins.
Getting into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down.
Ooh.
Moving.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Burrow. And he floats one there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, Paul. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 3rd down, Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17.
That's a lucky
3rd
motherfucker.
down conversion, good for 23. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open
Oh!
He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To throw on second down. Huntley, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Man open is Robinson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Come on. Hey.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
All Trey Hendrickson did in his first season in Cincinnati was set the team's new single-season record with 14 sacks. In his last 2 seasons, one in New Orleans, he's become one of the best in the league.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals.
Oh, man.
Boy,
Lost another player.
As they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Always got some breathing room. And all the way.
Let's go, baby.
Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins can't be stopped.
J.K. Dobbins, 31 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. With that run, going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And he's down to 2. So that drives 7 plays in length. It's finished out by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. T. Higgins leading the Cincinnati receiving corps out for this upcoming series. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. On second down, here's Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. The 30, 10, touchdown. Jamar Chase, 71 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. And the football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Huntley. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18.
Fuller dominated your ass.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. And a quick throw here that's complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Odafe-Oweh.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use
Lord.
a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. He's going to float this one deep right side, and that is incomplete.
Come on,
Took a
man.
shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 135 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Huntley. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Huntley to throw. And that is is incomplete here.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Off-play action. Huntley.
Oh.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
He's going to let it go deep.
Bad throw, bro. Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. He connected on his first, this from 41. Tucker's kick is good, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. T. Higgins out on offense with the rest of his teammates for this next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
If these guys can turn this turnover into points, this could start getting a little more interesting.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. A handoff running left is Dobbins. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Huntley. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards
Another
out.
one.
Tucker's kick is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
In the ran.
What you see often there is he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
That's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Baltimore.
Here we go.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Good way to get yourself hurt.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open chase complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. They'll look to throw. This one hauled in by Sample. He'll get it inside the 20, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finds Higgins for another catch. Touchdown.
My God.
T. Higgins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Huntley. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. So the completion good for 6 yards. And 2nd down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. To throw, Huntley. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Dobbins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 164 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down to the 20-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll run here with Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take it. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard.
The marker ran a backflip. Wow.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score
4th down, and they thought I was going on that right side. Nope.
3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Tucker now to kick it away following a touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Man.
Chase over to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns.
Oh, shit.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. 200 yards? Wow, that's a really big game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Again, it's Mixon. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swerving to the ball carrier.
A handoff running left, Mixon.
Nope, it's over.
Out of bounds right at the 25. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Mixon up the middle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense.
Game over, bitch.
20 seconds left to go. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. The Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Well,
Timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be a 34-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
it's over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Here's Huntley. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Cincinnati, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Jesus Christ. So Bateman's gone, that's why. Whew, what a game. So, the next game will be Baltimore versus the New York Giants. Oh shit, look at Jet Albums. Just kidding, bitch. 36 carries for 189 yards. 5 yards. 6 receiving yards. 72 6 receptions for 6. At 12 receiving average. Jesus. Well, that was cool, bro. Alright guys, so we'll be tuning in if you're watching. We will have another one up by tomorrow. I'm doing this one live in the morning, so expect it tomorrow if you're watching, or if you're trying to catch up later. This is the Baltimore versus New York game, and we lost. Oh, no, this was the Baltimore versus Bengals game, and we lost.